So the Nicerian is a private enclave of 30 residences situated on a 20-acre piece of land along the Ololua Forest in Karen, Nairobi. This estate is accessed through the Forest Line Road, and that is right about where Karen ends and where Gatanka begins, which is an extension of Rongai. The rhythm, symmetry, and variations of the planes and lines all tell a story. The designer plays with the scale to enhance the geometric aesthetic of the extended pillars, and this creates points of interest and accentuates the design of the house, emphasizing on its height. These elements could also act as sun shading elements. The designer intentionally arranges the spaces to frame appropriate views and introduce privacy. The bedrooms and living rooms have floor to ceiling sliding doors that allow the user of the space to experience a unique view of the expansive backyard. We also have play of levels in it where the designer has staggered the levels and he's played with the room scales to encourage the flow and movement of the users of the space. We have the long corridor that opens up to a wider dining area and then finally to a lower, wider living room. The generous size of the openings encourages natural light and airflow in, and the simplicity of the panes adds to the modern style that the designer was going for. So I think the designer might have gambled on the privacy by allowing views of huge windows, but balance it all by the placement of the spaces. This is having the living room and all the bedrooms facing the back. Then, therefore, we have no direct view of the more private spaces from the front side of the house. So we have our courtyards and our sitting areas all facing the backyard. The placement of large windows and shaded balconies are intentionally introduced to ensure maximum solar coverage. When it comes to natural ventilation, huge windows are used to facilitate cross ventilation within the space. When it comes to the choice of the material, style, and texture that the designer went for, we have the juxtaposition of rough stone and smooth plaster, which creates visual interest and adds to the depth of the building. This style borrows heavily from the modern influence in that the structure features clean lines, flat planes, and a simple geometric form.